Hello, my perfect Pisces, and welcome to your general reading. This is just a general reading, so do take what resonates and toss the rest. Also, if you haven't had a chance to check out your other readings on my channel, please do so. This is a weekend and next week reading, so hopefully this will resonate with you. If it does, please do drop me a comment. I would love to hear from you. And if you do enjoy horoscope / zodiac sign themed products, I do have an Etsy shop. I did link on my page here that does have mugs and candles that you can make for any sign, and I would be more than happy to make those for you. So let me know. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get in here and see what your weekend and week have to show for you coming up. Do keep in mind we have a big changes going on here as we are coming out of some 15-year cycle. I do believe we're going to have some big change of the cycle on, I think it's January 20th. So you may be already starting to feel some effects, feel some changes, mood changes, that kinds of things. And hopefully it will be something that's positive for all of us. The first card that we have here is the Moon card. So I think for a lot of you, you're coming into the weekend and you are really feeling kind of, I don't want to say confused, but I do feel like a lot of you feel lost to some extent. Now, whether this is like, okay, you're kind of mind blown because of something about a job, recently what's gone on at work, something like that, or it's relationship related. And I feel just for most of you, I feel like this is a relationship situation where, something happened over the last week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever it may be. And it's kind of left you in the dark almost, like you are really kind of like, where did this come from? Why all of a sudden? And it could be that they've ghosted you. It could be that they all of a sudden have, dumped you, or they've all of a sudden decided to kind of, leave you with some kind of really ambiguous, text or whatever. And you're kind of like, what does this even mean? Like, are we together? Are we not together? Are we seeing each other? Are we not seeing each other? Are we exclusive? Are we not exclusive? Were we moving forward? Were we not? You're on one page. Are they on another? What's going on, right? That's where I feel like a lot of you are right now. And you just want clarification more than anything. And you don't seem to be able to get it, right? And that is the most frustrating. So I feel like a lot of you are just really just screaming frustration vibes, right? And I think this is even further kind of solidified by this 3 of Swords, which is kind of letting me know that you have some heartbreak, okay? And again, this could be, for some of you, this could be a work situation. Maybe you were laid off. Maybe you were, let go, downsized, what have you, passed over for a job, passed over for a raise. If that's what resonates with you, this could be, really heartbreaking to you as a person because you've poured your heart and soul into work. You really thought you were gonna, be getting this. You really expected that. You've done a lot and didn't come through. But for more of you than that, I think for a lot of you, this is relationship related. I'm getting the feeling that this is actual heartbreak in a way that's like, what in the absolute crap is going on? Is there somebody else? Is there not? They're just not telling you enough, right? Maybe you're hearing things too, right? Maybe you're getting third party kind of information. It's coming over here that you such and such heard they were with somebody else. X, Y, and Z heard that they were, have been, and all of that's kind of coming in. So you just got swirling information that you don't know what to do with because you're just really not getting the answers you need. And I think that's really, anxiety ridden, right? Like it's just overwhelming to you. So I think a big part of that is that, you are feeling majorly frustrated. And I think you're working yourself through this. This may be something that has been going on for a while. And maybe now the more you're hearing, the more you're getting, the more you're kind of processing through a heartbreak situation, the more you're starting to kind of heal from it though, okay? Because I do feel like you've progressed from like massive confusion to like, okay, I'm disturbed and distressed and broken, okay? But your final card here is the Queen of Swords. So this is kind of letting me know that maybe you've hit a point of now you're kind of angry, right? Either you're angry or you're like, screw this, I am done. You know what? How dare you? Maybe you're not like angry, get back at this person or whatever, but you're like, you know what, I'll show them, you know, the best revenge is to, you know, live a good life kind of thing. And that's where you are. Because I do feel like, you know, your recovery is here. You may not be to this part yet. You may still be stuck at this part. Time is fluid in tarot, of course. So this may be coming next week. It may even come the week after. It's a process, right? But I definitely feel like this is the process. You have gone from massive confusion to, okay, I'm a bit broken, to, not today, Satan. So I do think that you are going through a healing process and you're getting there if you're not already there. So, you know, it's coming, the healing's coming, you're in the process, you're on the way, things are going to be looking absolutely up. You know, you're going from confusion and heartbreak to strength, right? Strength to strength. Queen of Swords, powerful, strong, motivated, move forward, not today, you're not taking, straightening my crown and I'm coming for you, right? World, look out. So I think that that is all positive change, right? So, you know, maybe as that cycle transforms in, maybe when that January 20th shift with Pluto hits and all of this 15-year cycle of crap goes, so goes the heartbreak, so goes the confusion, and out comes the stronger, better version of you. Let's hope, right? So let's see what the one challenge card is here that we have, of course, as if this wasn't enough challenge to get through. But let's see what else we've got. So we've got the Five of Cups. And I think really this is just lamenting because it's falling on your Three of Swords. And I do feel like there are going to be times where you are going to miss this person, the job, whatever it is that is relevant to you, you know, whatever resonates with you. But I think for most of you, this is a relationship situation of some sorts. And I do think there are going to be parts of you that really will miss this person. You will look back and remember the good times. A lot of times we, you know, once we're removed from it, we don't sit and reflect on the bad times. We sit and think of all the good times. Even when there's 99% bad times and 1% good times, that seems to be what we focus on, right? Like, oh, I remember that one time okay, but what about the 10 years that we did nothing but fight, right? That's not what we, you know, the brain blocks that out, you know, on purpose, right? So it's a safety mechanism for us, right? But really and truly, I think this is part of our challenge. Our challenge is trying not to dwell on it, trying not to let it get us down, trying not to let it cause us to revert back, specifically trying not to let us look back and be sucked back in. Because a lot of times when people see us coming out, especially if this was a toxic relationship where they just out of nowhere up and ditched and whatever, and all of a sudden they're like, oh, I made a bad decision. Look how great this person's doing without me. Uh-oh, I made a bad choice. And they want to start coming around, you know, you're looking back going, oh, but I remember the good times. And, you know, again, you forget all the bad times, you know, that's not, you know, something that you dwell on. So you're more likely to kind of go back into it. Don't do that, right? So this is your challenge. Your challenge is to absolutely not go down that heartbreak path again with that person, no matter what. I don't care if they're coming in being sweet as pie, sweet as honey. Remember, they put you through confusion, concern, question, left you hanging with unanswered things in your life regards. They left you heartbroken, okay? They had you have to heal through it. Don't allow them the chance to do that to you again, okay? So let's see what we got here in our psychic deck to kind of give us some energy vibes here. And we have the solar plexus chakra, okay? And this here is one, it's on the moon here and it's letting us know, right? This is healing, breathing, meditating. These are the things we need to do to kind of get through this, right? You need to kind of, if you're not already through this portion of it, you know, and even if you are, it is always good to just breathe through it. Think of the things that are important to you. Think of yourself, think of your own health. Think of the things that you need to focus on. You know, don't let somebody else dictate, you know, your life and what you feel in your world or your health. Don't let them get you so stressed, so concerned, so upset that you're, you know, jeopardizing your own health from anxiety and stress, because those can take a toll on your health. You know, I'm not a medical professional, but I think we all know that we've heard it time and time again. Stress is not good for your health, right? It's not. You know, so, you know, do some things, meditate, deep breathing, you know, these kinds of things, yoga, whatever it is that might help you to get, you know, peaceful, you know, some peace, okay? Because this confusion, you know, I do know that I had a psychiatrist once tell me, because I do suffer from anxiety, that the definition of anxiety is not knowing. So right there, where you're in a process of not knowing what is going on, what is this person doing? Why aren't they answering me? Why aren't they giving me clear-cut answers? Why is everything so ambiguous? Blah, blah, blah. That is stressful. That is anxiety laden. So deep breaths. You can do this, okay? So let's get one here on the moon deck. And this is going to be on the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Cups, okay? And hopefully we can get some advice here that helps you. And it is gratitude, okay? And so for this, I think the most important thing is, if you look, it's like 2 hands holding. Somebody helped you get through this, okay? I can guarantee you that nobody gets through these kinds of things completely alone. I don't care if it was, you know, you were just sitting at home talking to your higher divination, or whomever you believe is your guiding force, the universe, or whatever, or if it was a best friend, if it was a family member, if it was a mentor, I don't care who it was, somebody most likely has helped you to kind of get through this. Coworker, one of your children, whatever. You know, be grateful that you were able to get through this. So many people aren't. Be grateful that you had the ability, the willpower, the strength to get through this. Every bit of that will help you to realize that you don't ever want to go down this path again, right? And if you need to lean on somebody because you feel yourself slipping away, no shame in that, right? It's like going to AA or something and having a sponsor, right? Anytime you're hurt, your friends are your sponsors, your family's your sponsors, your higher divination, your church, your the universe, you know, whatever you believe in, it's like your sponsor, right? So be grateful for those things that you lean on in times of trouble, right? And anytime you need them, go to them, right? If you feel yourself backsliding, go to them and say, hey, knock me out of this, because I do not ever want to go out like this again. I don't want to deal with it. And that will be something you can always rely on. And so this is really important. Okay, it's an important step. And we'll get you a last piece of advice. This is just a general advice card on your Queen of Swords, because I see you coming out stronger and better than ever. And, you know, sometimes we are tested. We're tested by the universe in ways that we never thought we could be. And we come out bigger, stronger, and better. And it's because we need to be, right? So hopefully this is what we've got going on here, and we'll make the most of it. So let's see here. Gratitude is the life force of peace. What is it you're thankful for? Again, it's right under your gratitude card. So again, I think here, this is telling you, you need to, you know, think about what is important to you. If it's a friend, a family member, healing, all of that, to make sure you're taking care of yourself, your soul, your health, your everything. Calming, right? Be grateful for whatever it is that is your grounding force, your calming force, you know, person, place, or thing. Show that gratitude, okay? Because that is what you're going to rely on. You're going to depend on as you move forward to bring you your strength, right? Those are the things that you put your strength in, right? You find your strength from those people, those things, those entities, whether it's, you know, again, your higher divinations, what you believe in, your ancestors, your, you know, your family members, your friends, your whatever. That's where your strength grows. And that's where you are going to pick up the pieces, be grateful, and you're going to move on with the right people in your corner, okay? And that's going to make all the difference moving forward, because it's not going to allow you to go back down that road, okay? So hopefully this resonated with you. If it did, please do like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell, and I hope to see you back super soon. Don't forget to check out my Etsy store, just in case you want a mug or a candle in your zodiac sign, or one for your bestie that you might want to give as a gift. And I hope to see you soon. Bye.